In a dense forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the river sang melodies, there lived a young squirrel named Pip. He was small, with soft brown fur, and a tail so fluffy that it could almost hide him completely. But despite his adorable appearance, Pip had one fear that haunted him every day. He was terrified of heights. While most squirrels loved leaping from branch to branch, exploring the Pip would stay close to the ground, his heart racing whenever he was forced to climb higher. He longed to be like the other squirrels, but could never gather the courage. One autumn afternoon, while gathering acorns near the base of a towering oak tree, Pip heard a faint cry. Following the sound, he found a baby owl stuck on a high branch, unable to get down. The little owl's wings were too weak to fly, and it was scared, its wide eyes filled with panic. Pip's heart raced. He knew he had to help, but the thought of climbing that high terrified him. He looked up at the towering tree and felt a surge of doubt, but then he remembered something his grandmother had once told him. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the strength to move forward even when you're afraid. With trembling legs, Pip began climbing. The higher he went, the more his heart pounded, but he kept moving, focusing on the owl's frightened eyes. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Pip reached the branch where the baby owl was perched. Gently, he nudged it onto his back, carefully making his way down the tree. When they finally reached the ground, the owl hooted in relief, and Pip let out a long, relieved sigh. The baby owl looked up at him with gratitude, chirping a soft thank you before flying off into the sky. Pip stood there, staring at the sky. For the first time, he realized something. His fear of heights had always held him back. But it was his willingness to face that fear that had saved the owl. In that moment, he no longer saw the treetops as something to fear. Instead, he saw them as a place of possibility. From that day on, Pip climbed higher and higher, not just for acorns, but for the joy of knowing that he was capable of facing his fears, one small step at a time.